Tuesday morning, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And we always start out with teammate testimonials. So, Kim, I know you have something you want to mention.
I do. I want to give a shout out to Scott Lask. He got on the phone with my husband and my husband's a tough one. And sorry, Scott, I haven't called you about that yet because he was just so patient and kind and asked great questions about our financial picture. And it was just really good to have someone guiding the conversation but letting us, give the information that he needed to he just asked all the right questions and it gave me a better understanding of my financial picture, even though I should know that. And he was just really patient and just let us talk. And, it was just great to talk to him and kind of start the conversation. He's a great resource. He asked wonderful questions to really bring out. My husband doesn't like to talk about stuff, so it was really good to, he was just really patient and kind. So thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. And I want to give two shout outs. One is to you because you trusted me with a very delicate situation that could have easily blown up. And what I think we accomplished was that Kim has a much better understanding of where, they are. And, truth to tell is that her husband seemed to actually be doing pretty good, but the bigger issue, which is really, where I live, came out because, we all want to make sure that we can get there when chapter 2 starts and not have to freak out about life. So if we don't go any further, but we got that accomplished, I say it's a win. Besides everyone, because I could talk about it. I want to thank David Quick because I have a dear friend that David, actually, her from V50. And she changed careers midstream. Drew, you know her also. And she's in the cyber world. And, David has very graciously agreed to, let her pick his brain. So thank you, David. I really do appreciate it because she's a great gal. And I give her a lot of credit to be changing so diametrically her career path.
Absolutely. Thank you, Scott. Oscar.
Yes, sir. Here I am. A couple of shout outs. One is to Scott. He introduced me to somebody that I have to get back to and do a connect with. And also I want to thank Jeannie because of the non-insurance health insurance that I got that I'm saving myself $500 a month on. And I'm kicking myself because it took me 2 months to do it. So that's $1,000 out of my pocket for being slow. So that's stupid tax. Takes about 5 minutes to actually go through the application and get that done. So I highly recommend it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, everybody. And now, this is where the drum roll comes in. He can do his own drum roll because Scott Lask is a great presentation for us.
Do I have sharing ability?
I don't know. Sean, you want to? Should we risk giving Scott some sharing ability?
Yes, he should have sharing ability.
Oh boy, here we go,
Okay.
everybody. Hold on tight.
Drum roll.
Get the seatbelt on.
Okay, so now let me flip back the screen and make sure that I have what I'm looking for. Bear with me because I'm not Sean and tech is not my forte. Okay, let's share and I will get the party started.
If you have sound, make sure you click on those boxes at the bottom that says share sound.
Okay, so here we go. So for those of you who do follow this goofy market, I will tell you when the meeting started, the Dow looked like it was going to be up 200 and change. And then some inflation news came out, which was worse than expected. And now the market looks like it's going to be down over 400 points. So I couldn't have asked for a better introduction. So for those of you, show of hands, who has actually been through at least one bear market? Okay. And for those of you who survived, you know that you either get mauled or you come out with a couple of bruises and some scrapes. So what prompted this was a couple of weeks back, I did a survey, and we found out from people the biggest concerns were, do I have the right strategy? Will I run out of money? I won't be able to retire, and how do I create a lifetime income? So I'm going to go through this real quick because I know I only have 10 minutes. But as far as the strategy goes, look, you've got to know what is your real goal, okay? And, more important, have you determined how much risk you can actually tolerate? And I'll show you something very key afterwards. And as you've all heard me say, if you do not align your investments with economic policy that's coming out of government, you're going to get beat up. It's just, when you go into a change, that's the reason why so many people this year are down 25, 30%, as opposed to being down single digits or low teens. Now, and when are you going to start your chapter 2? The question about running out of money, it comes down to a few things, okay? Life expectancy obviously is a key because we're all living longer. And I know if Katina has anything to do with it, we're going to live a lot longer than we thought, okay? What's your annual spend? Here's a little rule of thumb. I've never met anyone whose costs go down when they retire, okay? Your taxes might because you move, but no. The other thing is, what is the market and the economy going to do? If the first 3 to 5 years that you retire, the economy is strong, that's great. But what if you have 3 negative years in a row and you're drawing money? That's negative compounding at its worst. And you've got to automate cash savings. If you do anything, you must have cash. So, won't be able to retire? Okay, look, you don't have the right plan. Social Security is not going to be enough. Okay, you don't have a pension, and maybe there was a shortfall in your savings. These are easy issues to overcome if you give yourself enough time. All right, how can I create a lifetime income? There are things called bonds, certificates of deposits, okay? They work, okay? You have to change them periodically. Social Security will be there. They'll just make us start later. Annuities, it's not a dirty word. If you understand them properly, they may benefit you in a big way. And if you have whole life insurance with cash values in it, that's tax-free money that you can actually access and create your own bank, okay? I can talk to any one of you about any of these with no pressure. Okay, so if I can get the screen to move, there we go. I don't know why it did that, but let's go back to this. I think what I did was I clicked on the wrong one. Bear with me a second, people. Yes, okay, so, right, okay, here we go. Sorry. How much time do I have left, Sean?
6 minutes.
Okay. Okay, back to this. Now, many of you have seen this, okay? And I'm going to do the little doohickey that I'm always doing. But to make it simple, fear and greed are your worst enemies, and we call them emotions. And let's just go right to exuberance. This is usually when someone buys cryptocurrency at the high and is sitting there wondering now why they're down 70%. But this is usually what you hear with exuberance. Or that other great song about money. Well, when we get to the flip side, which most people are experiencing right now, and we start to get into fear, I take you to a Steven Spielberg movie. I still have flashbacks from that movie. When we get into panic, for those of you who remember the sci-fi thriller Twilight Zone, Well, now it's over. You can't take the pain anymore. And you do the exact worst thing. You sell everything because in your head, this is what you hear. The problem is, for those of you who have been in this market, this is the worst time to buy because that's when it feels safe. Okay? This is the worst time to sell everything because this is your maximum opportunity. You know, in my market, we may be the only marketplace where people do not buy things on sale. They insist on paying full price, and worse, they insist on paying premiums. You're crazy. Because you know why this always works? You know the saying, it's going to come back. Humans have this habit, when things break, they fix them. If we can't fix our economy and our money situation, your money doesn't mean anything. We're going to be in foxholes. And Jeannie's going to be saying, Scott, you got any extra clips? And I'm going to be going, yeah, you got any extra water? That's reality. Okay. So policy. Here's why you need to focus on policy, and I'll wrap up quickly. Okay. In 2020 to 21, the S&P was up 26.89%. That's a great year. 1 year later, it was down 13 and change. What changed? Energy policy and interest rate policy. Ladies, bear with me. I'm going to say 4 words that literally will trigger reactions. President Trump, President Biden. I don't care about their politics, but energy policy and interest rate policy changed. And if you don't pay attention when these things do change, you get hurt. Price of gasoline was $2.18 average at the end of 2020. Okay. I know now it's about $4.14, maybe $3.99. The 10-year treasury, which is the bellwether, paid you less than 1%. And as of last night, it was 3.335. Okay. Do I have a few minutes left, Sean? How much time do I have?
Only 2 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm muted.
How many?
2 minutes.
All right. I'm going to send this video to anyone. This is about risk, but I'll show you what it means. We have a risk assessment that makes you choose the math of how much you can tolerate losing and gaining. Okay. The scale is simple, 0 to 100. 0, your money's in the mattress. 100, the craziest Bitcoin traders are telling you, Scott, move away from the computer. You're killing yourself. Get professional help. Well, this over here on the left is a very typical portfolio, which we still see today. It is tech and growth heavy. And at an 86 risk number, what it's saying is your worst case is you could lose almost 21.5%. Your best case is a little over 30% and everything in between. But here's the way we look at it.
Hey,
If
Scott,
you-
what are we supposed to be seeing? What are we supposed to be seeing? All I see is how can I create a lifetime of income? Are we supposed to be seeing a chart or a graph?
Yeah, you're supposed to be seeing
Yeah,
what
we-
is your risk number. Does
Your
everyone see that?
PowerPoint. No, we just see how can I create lifetime income, your PowerPoint, like,
No, I'm sorry. I guess
you might be
Nobody can-
sharing the wrong screen.
oh, you're right. I apologize. All right, look, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send that video because I did change screens. I apologize, but no one hires me for my skill in tech. That's David's job. Okay. But I'm gonna send you this video because if you haven't taken this questionnaire, you really owe it to yourself because 9 times out of 10, what we find is people's portfolios are taking a lot more risk than they want. And if you have that gap, you need to close it.
So Scott, just send that to Sean, and Sean will put it in the email that comes out after this. It'll be like an embedded link where we can click on it.
All right, should I put it in the chat or send
Put it in
to
the
you?
chat. Put it in the chat, and Sean will grab it from the chat, and we'll incorporate it in the email that comes out after.
Okay. Very good. I will go dig it up. Thank you,
Alright,
everyone.
Great job. Great job with last second change in our agenda there, Scott. Good job. You're always ready, man. You're always ready.
You gotta be.
All right, so now we're gonna go into our 45-second showcase, and I believe mine is the one right after Scott. Am I right? Oh my gosh, I gotta change that picture. I'm way too close there. So I'm Drew Durrani. I'm the Chief Resilience Officer with Profit Compassion, and my sole focus in life is to support men to overcome their adversity. I've been through my share of adversity in, geez, the recent past with limited support and guidance. Just like all other men, I didn't seek help. We say we're fine, we're often not. When we are ready to ask for help, we need a support system that's readily available, somewhere with no judgment. And when I started looking for help, I couldn't find something. So I've decided to do a whole change in my life, and I now have started a Men Supporting Men collaboration tribe. We are curating a community where men can come to share and learn how to build trusting relationships. Men now have a place where we can turn to each other for support. And our open house launch is September 15, 3 p.m. on Zoom for all the men who want to join. Thanks, guys. Who do we have next here? Andrea, you're up.
Good morning, guys. Andrea Burrows with Guaranteed Rate. I work with an amazing team out of Northern New Jersey. Matt Keene and I are trying to keep the buyers of the world afloat by giving them whatever that they need in order to get their offer accepted. I'm sure the realtor in our group, Michelle Marie, will tell you that the real estate market has been very interesting. And I don't know that inventory is picking up, but that's a better question for her. For us, we're going to help you get to the end. We actually just did an application and had them cleared to close in less than 3 weeks. And that was a lot of paperwork involved. So we can do them even faster when they're simple. If you know somebody who is in need, Andrea Burrows with Guaranteed Rate.
Thank you, Andrea. Jeannie.
Great morning, everyone, and wonderful presentation, Scott. Thank you so much. Love listening to how volatile the market can be, but how you can be safe in that volatility. So thank you so much for putting that out there for us. My name is Jeannie Asante, and my company is VABS, Big Apple Benefits and Savings. And as Oscar said earlier, savings is our key. Love to save you money. What would you do with an extra $500 a month and have great healthcare coverage? If you know what you would do with that, call me. If you don't know, I can show you what you can do with that. Call me. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jeannie. Mohammed's not here today, so it is up to David Quick.
David Quick, Total Cover IT. What we do here at Total Cover is that we totally cover your business computer systems like a blanket with monitoring, security, protection, on-demand support for both your Mac and PC issues. A good referral from me would be a professional services firm, typically between 10 to 100 employees, accounting firms, law firms, architectural engineering type firms, all good referrals for us. Just remember, there are 3 types of businesses: those that have been hacked, those that will be hacked, and those that have been hacked but don't know it yet. Let's have a conversation. David Quick, Total Cover IT, where our I is on your T.
I love that. Oscar.
Good morning, everyone. Oscar Appel here, your local independent Legal Shield and ID Shield associate. Imagine if you needed help with a consumer issue or a tenant landlord dispute or even a moving violation. Do you have the ability to pick up the phone, speak to a lawyer at a great law firm without being charged by the hour? That's what we provide. Also, identity theft, as David said, is a huge problem. 34 billion records stolen in the past year. So everyone has been affected. We just don't know it yet. So the advantage of having ID Shield is we are the only ones with licensed private investigators to do the restoration. And again, part of every purchase goes to supporting Operation Underground Railroad to stop child sex trafficking in the US and around the world.
Thank you, Oscar. Kim P.
Hi, Kim Pearlstein, helping you demystify the complexities of online marketing, specializing in LinkedIn training, either one-on-one or small groups. and also email marketing with Constant Contact and direct mail with Mailbox Power. If you need a great way to stay top of mind with your connections and you don't have any systems in place or you want to improve your systems, please reach out to me. I would love to share more and see how I can help you with the tools to help your business grow, increasing your visibility, getting more referrals, and ultimately growing your business. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Kim. Alyssa's not here this morning. So next up will be Michelle.
Hey, good morning. So in this crazy world of real estate that we are in right now, with the inventory is still down, and in fact, we're heading into our traditionally low season as far as inventory is concerned, but the buyers are still there. They still want homes. So, you know, coming to me for any information, if you have any questions about the market, whether you're buying, selling, investing, or just curious, that's something that I'm more than happy to assist with. Just information is power. And in this market, again, someone that you trust, who's going to work hard for you, be honest, and really has your best interest at heart, and working with wonderful partners like Andrea and all of our attorneys and our loan officers and all of our title companies. We've really, tried to push them to get the deal, to get the transaction, and then to close on the house.
Great, thank you, Michelle. Sean, you're up.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep my my camera off for now. I'm feeling a bit feverish. But good morning, everyone. My name is Sean, and I am an all-around virtual assistant. I am well acquainted with most of the well-known apps and softwares that businesses use, but I am always open to learn new things. I can do graphics, account management that includes emails and social media accounts, CRM management, customer service, website maintenance, administrative tasks, and of course data entry. I can also give you moral support if you need it, and you don't even need to employ me full time. Again, I am Sean Solis, creating time and freedom for my clients. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Sean. And next up, this is Project Scholarship, and actually Sean is a product of Project Scholarship. It's a creation of the late Dennis Harabin to help students go from the classroom to career with less debt. There's always that gap year we talk about between high school and college, and some kids go into college not knowing what they want, and then they come out with a ton of debt. And before they can find a job, they got to try to pay off that debt. So we're going to try to keep this going, but it's a wonderful idea that Dennis had. Next up is Relax Social Media. We'll just show this video quickly.
Managing your own social media accounts can be a total pain. It's time-consuming, distracting, and if you're not really good at it, it could ruin your reputation. Relax Social Media takes the stress off your shoulders and lets you focus on what your business does best. We ease your workload by providing high-quality social media management services at an affordable price. Our all-in-one proprietary software streamlines and automates your process. We help you reach your audience with strategies that work to make sure your posts are receiving the engagement they deserve. And you can get all of this in our Platform Plus package, starting at just $99 a month without any contracts. So relax. Stop doing things manually. Start today.
Relax Social Media is also an idea that Dennis Harabin had to have available at affordable prices all your social media content and automation and whatnot. And Desiree Afan behind the scenes will do a little 101 about what this benefit is to people who are either in Relax teams or even outside of Relax teams. The whole idea is to be able to give high quality service for social media management at an affordable price for small to medium-sized businesses or businesses trying to scale up. So we'll learn more about it in a couple of weeks. Next up are our visitors, which I hope will soon turn to members, and we'll start with Katina and then we'll go to Kim D. So Katina, you're on, welcome. You're on mute, Katina. There you go.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Katina Smith. And my business is Happiness in You, and I am a certified functional nutrition counselor. And employees are getting the job done, but at the cost of their health and well-being. But with a Happiness in You wellness plan, employees will wake up excited about coming to work. So who do you know that wants to work in a healthier and happier workplace? Have them schedule a call. I love to take my employees from feeling tired and frustrated to productive and motivated. And I also help individuals with weight loss and improving their overall health. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good
Katina.
morning, everybody. Kim DiGiacomo. I am the money multiplier. So we help individuals and business owners cut their costs, show them how to pay less taxes. We have different strategies for 1099 employees and self-employed people to show them how to save money on everyday expenses and show them how to run their business more efficiently. And then we take that money we find and start putting it to work for them. So that's where the money multiplier name comes in, is that we take money and we start making it work for you instead of you paying it and throwing it out the door every month. So we have different strategies for individuals and business owners as well. And I like to focus on small business owners because I think they need the most help now, especially coming out of the pandemic, and trying to show them how to get back on the path to profitability. Unfortunately, nowadays, so many business owners are just struggling to make a profit, and they don't have time to take a look at actually where their money's going to. So we take that overall wellness approach to their business, show them how to cut their costs, lower their tax liabilities, and put more of their hard-earned dollars in their pocket.
Okay, thanks so much, Kim. Welcome. And so if either you or Katina at some point decide to become members, Sean will be able to show you how to fill out your card. So you'll be in there in our batting order instead of there as a visitor. So, and again, so this is the relaxed tax. Again, this is something that I'm not sure we're going to be able to keep going because Dennis was the man for this. So more to come with that. I just wanted to keep the card up there just to recognize Dennis's hard work. And so I really appreciate all of you for joining us. We have our speaker lineup coming up. So David Quick, you don't want to miss this. September 20th. So it's next Tuesday. David Quick's going to be presenting. And on September 27th is when we're going to have a little tutorial about what relaxed social media is all about. And you don't want to miss that either. And then to kick off October, we couldn't have anybody better than Andrea Burrows to kick off October. So hope you all come back for that. And so this is Relax Teams Northern New Jersey. We meet every Tuesday morning, 8:30 to 9:30 Eastern. We have a great group here, and we're always looking to build to the family. So thanks all for attending, and we hope you all have a safe and healthy rest of the week. Take care. Thanks.
Thanks, Drew.